and then basically bastardized because Bitcoin was going to scale to actually be fast and actually be able to do transactions. And they basically,
it makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, it's financially speaking. So they coerced the entire crypto landscape because they were in basically the three-letter agencies were all into crypto basically 2013, 11. Basically said they got in 2011 is when they happened. They got into it in 2011. They bastardized it. And around that time, guess who left? Mr. Satoshi. He left because he probably saw what the writing on the wall that they were going to grease his ass. And he left, and that's what happened. And the three-letter agencies took over the Bitcoin thing, bastardized it, didn't allow it to scale, but instead let's make it money instead. So Bitcoin, after all this technologically investments, they could have done bigger blocks, they could have done something, and they didn't do anything. And now it's basically used as a lending. It's basically what its main purpose is a which is still a great thing. Like it's basically a savings account essentially, or a store of value and a asset to borrow money on. It's essentially our gold in real estate. What Sailor's correct. It's gold in real estate. That's what it is. You can borrow money on it. By the end of the decade, or at least in the early 2030s, I'll be able to go into JP Morgan Chase with a BTC on a fucking USB card or USB stick and deposit it, get an 80%, 90% LTV loan at like almost no interest or the lowest interest possible. And then that's it. It's like I came in the bank with a giant gold bar. That's it. And that's what, because they're going to be power hungry for that shit. And that's what it's going to be used for. And no tax loan. Exactly. And so that's what's going to happen. Easy as that. So, but they bastardized it because basically, if you actually look, imagine if it was actually fast and you actually could do transactions on it, it would have took over. Like, I mean, it's kind of this fucked up situation where like me and you both gained out of this. Cause like, think about it. Think about if the way Bitcoin has exploded, we probably be substantially, it's kind of a fucked up thing. I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I would have been substantially poorer. Like them doing this to bastardizing Bitcoin and not allowing it like to grow to the point it was going to grow to and becoming the payment rails for the entire planet and everything like that.